Hey, hey. All right. There we go. Gotta connect the headphones. You're in. Oh, wait a second. No game. There we go. Okay. That's enough dancing. That's enough fun. We gotta go to a stupid haunted house. Gotta adjust him. Okay. There we go. Just because we don't want to waste the main feature today real quick. Let's go take care of that problem for Knox.
Out of my way.
Okay. I wonder about those books in the pawn shop. All right.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Now,
All right. Look, I can't have every Jesse and Jamie off the street, coming in here and asking about this. It's not cool. I'm not exactly licensed, and these weapons aren't precisely legal, if you catch my drift here. Look, now, I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep your nose clean. All right. Come and take a look, then.
Not gonna do good, but let's try it. Cannot sell any of it. Dump it. Oh. Wait, no, I need that one. That one. This anymore. Yeah, reading those books, those instruction books, actually give you a quick, instant couple points to a specific skill. I believe that was guns and computers. What did I have to do? Virgil Crumb. Is it a... I don't think that's a Kilpatrick thing. I think I have to go to the morgue for that one. Actually accessible through this area that I opened. I mean, there he is. I don't really need to look him up, but I feel like I have to for certain things to happen. cowbell. Okay. Died of heart failure. Personal storage. Right. This be him. Hey, Laughter. How's it going? I forget if this is something... Yes, awesome. Take that and that. Gotta go deal with the Asian vampire. He is probably going to kill me. It's going pretty good. I'm trying to have a better sound than I did last time, because the last time you could hear the air conditioner up here. So I turned it off for the time being. We'll see how long I can last. We got the fan on. That should be fairly quiet, but I don't know. I need some blood before I do this. I don't remember hearing the AC last time, but maybe my hearing is going. No, it's the fact that anytime I spoke, you could hear a in the background, and you know, when I wouldn't be talking, it clearly wasn't there. It was just driving me crazy personally when I was listening back for audio problems.
Hey. Buy
I watch.
Okay, honey.
Don't kill him, Fangloria. There we go. Gonna go die from a Asian vampire, but my powers might actually be pretty good against it. I'm not so sure. Let's see, just in case. What's my firearms at right now? Oh my god, I'm terrible. Okay. Let's stick with the knife. He wasn't affected by that. Okay. Come back. There we go. Blood Purge did more damage, even though he didn't get stopped by it. Come here, you. I'm blood buffed and crazy as hell. Yeah, gotcha. I can't take your sword, and I hate that. Knox will be happy, and I can level something up. Let's see. We wanted sneaky a lot. What was that? The werewolf champion? No, he's some random Asian vampire, which are called the Kuei Jin in this one. And Nox wanted me to take care of him, and I'd do anything for my buddy Nox, so I went and took care of him. The temperature shift is already being felt.
Yo, girl, you do that thing yet?
Hell yeah, I did.
Oh, thank God! Oh man, yes! That thing was hounding me like every night. Look, I still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? I'll still let him know, but for now, I have no way to repay you.
Do you have any idea what that thing was?
Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different. You know, it's like what they have in China instead of vampires.
Okay.
He said lots of them would be coming to California for some reason. I don't know.
That's interesting. I better be going. What happened to my headphones?
Sucks, bro.
1 second.
Sucks, bro.
The audio just randomly dipped in my ears. It's quite impressive that a fledgling can accomplish all these things you do in this game in less than 2 weeks. It hasn't even been a couple hours, Discordian. Also, hey, Discordian. Is the audio popping for y'all, or is it in my headphones? It's like... I need to find my actual audio cable for these headphones, because this Bluetooth doesn't... One second. Yeah, I kind of figured it was in my headphones, which kind of sucks because I can adjust the volume. I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah, I think the little Bluetooth transmitter is probably almost out of power and it's getting weak. All right, that's better. Right. How much money do I have? Oh, right. Let's actually increase. Oh, those are both too expensive to increase. What should we up? I can't afford anything in sneak. So of these, what do you think we should increase? First answer gets it. Guns. All right, firearms. Let's see, range, perception. That'll increase both, so let's do that. I have one terrible gun, so that may not have been the best thing to increase, but we will see. I don't really need it for the next area. I'm also going to probably do the next area as much as I can without talking, just because I want everyone who hasn't experienced it to experience it. The layout of the city is that is that we experience makes me think of the first Darkness game. I need to replay that. I don't know. I don't remember how I feel about it. I know I didn't get far, but I was also like, that was one of the casualties during my really impatient gamer stage, where it was all like first-person shooters and no like storyline games, which that kind of looked like it was going to be another first-person shooter, but it wasn't. Oh, I forgot about that one. I think the game, the way it wants me to do this is like this. I didn't change it, hardly at all. Good. It was a FPS with heavy emphasis story. Yeah. Oh, I can walk. Is somebody throwing expensive vases at you? Rude. Nah, there's just a ghost I gotta deal with. You're just getting into the spirit of things. Haha. Ghosts can't get you in elevators, that's a fact. Wait, the shell of the lift acts as a spiritual Faraday cage. Yeah, you can't, the thing is, if a ghost is standing in an elevator on the bottom floor and it goes up, they just go through the floor. They can't get you. Hotel Hell. Child's severed head found in hotel laundry room. Also, hey, Daft. Sorry, I didn't notice it was you after the corner of my eye, because in my screen you're sharing the same text color as Discordian. I'm gonna take pointers from the spooky section. I was thinking of doing some horror things with my sci-fi game. This is a good place to draw inspiration from. It's very atmospherically horror. Like, it doesn't do anything for me because I've played this like 8 times at this point. So that's why I'm trying to not speak as much as I can, so everybody else can just experience it. I don't know if it's spooking anybody else out. Didn't help. Another body. Police say second child was chopped up like firewood. I have her arm. Ooh, when I think supernatural horror with sci-fi, I think of a robot powered by ghosts. I was thinking playing Control in the Ocean View Hotel just made me think of this place again. Laughter and Rage, when you say like ghost powered by robots, I think of like the ghost of Ava's, since they're all alive. Murder, suicide. Ocean House killer, possibly responsible for Inferno. what's she gonna help me? I could read this. Why not? This diary is the charred remains of. This is the charred remains of what looks like a diary. I gotta read the dates. Just arrived here at the ocean. Just arrived here at the ocean house, or at the ocean house. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica, and Ed has booked us a room. Hotel's grand opening. It's a wonderful place, almost magical. The children have been swimming all afternoon. There's no pool. Hell. The first 2 days have been almost perfect, except that Ed can't seem to stop asking about the locket I received from my mother. He seems to think it was sent to me by some other admirer. Ed can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Hopefully he'll feel better tomorrow. Sun is out today, not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge, keeps guessing as to who my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. There was a picnic for the hotel guests this afternoon. Quite a grand affair. Ed is in a dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he is my one and only love. The only time he seemed to brighten up when he was speaking to the groundskeepers, boys and their tools. We only have 2 days left, and thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children. I have found him more than once in the bathroom, holding the locket and staring at it. I'm afraid he's suffered some sort of breakdown. I told him we can go home, but he just shakes his head. He won't look at me. I just want to go home. Ed left early this morning, and I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed's Jr. went to look for him downstairs in the basement. I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him wait, someone's knocking at my door. Oh God, Ed is covered in blood, coming to kill me. Locked myself in the bathroom. He's gone crazy. He keeps shouting, we'll be together forever, and he'll never let me go. Please send help, Itchy Tasty. Okay. No wonder the people at the hotel were insane. They had to jump down a hole just to get to the bar. It would make me insane. More insane, rather. Silly Ed. He just... the butter toast is pretty... That's what I think of every time. Itchy Tasty. Jesse. I'm all caught up now. Yeah, Discordian. It's really like a the Castle of situation. I don't know why it gives me the prompt. I don't need it. Got a knife that'll save me from these ghosts. Don't you worry, I got the... Oh. That's a little trick. That'll kill you real quick. You'll have to... I've had to... The first time I did the Ocean View Hotel, I didn't know what killed me. The second time, I didn't dodge in time. I had to do this like 3 times. 3 times. That jump scare. Some of the jump scares I forget about. Weekapog Thistle. This petrified reed is not meant to fall into the hands of the damned, but vampires can benefit from its shamanistic magic. Increases defense by 1. That's pretty good. I don't think I've ever found this before. I was told to look in all the drawers. Watch out for Jimmy. The ocean house. This is the ocean view. I forget what this is actually. It might say in the log. Ocean house. The Ocean House Hotel. That was the Ocean View, so I wonder if it's an homage. I always do. I'll accept blame for mentioning the Ocean View. Reminds me of Ocean House. Now, if you hadn't played in a while, the patch has moved objects around. Yeah, I know. I've realized that the patch also added some sound effects I'm not used to, like this. I also don't remember this music being here. This is the Alistair Grout music. This is a weird setup for a hotel, you know? Ghost at the fire. It still hurts somehow. The rooms on the lower floor didn't have bathrooms. You know, that they really didn't. They also, if you think about it, they were just like, there's a balcony right to the lobby outside of your room. I don't know if that's uncommon, but I've never seen it. Figured out your tricks. Ow. It said locket, not pendant, but whatever. I guess it's the same thing, right? Do vampires need oxygen? Well, no, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure vampires can go without breathing. Now I must get out. Yeah! Pro gamer jump. Ow. I figured out your tricks, and not even a split second later. Ow. Yeah. Kind of figured that was going to be the case. Right as soon as I said that. But I honestly did. I tried my best, y'all. It's not just a gimmick. I'm going to do the blood packs just about every time. I guess it is a gimmick. It's just not a one-time thing. That's what I mean. I'm gonna see if it's loud, like too loud for the mic, just on fan mode. Because I need some air movement. I'm like baking right now. So we decided last time that we were gonna side with Jeanette. Now, if anybody had said, "Can you work with both?" I was gonna say yes, but we already picked Jeanette, so. Am I pretty enough?
Come here. I want to whisper something in your ear. Fuck off!
Oh. Oh. My seduction's too low. I need to increase that because those people are really good sources for blood. Well, hey. Hello, Jeanette.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Actually, I was hoping I'd run into you.
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't.
All the time, Jeanette. What do I do in your thoughts?
What all swayed kittens do. On hands and knees, you lap up the milk of me. And we purr, kitten, like dragonflies buzzing around frog bellies.
You seem like a lot. Kinky.
So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you?
Of course. Here, take it.
It's beautiful. Like a knight in shining armor. Dangling at the end of a noose.
She plays the best music here. She plays one song, Jesse. It would look good on you. I'm sure anything does.
That was cliche and predictable.
Especially my
But you can
bedroom
say it
floor.
anytime,
I mean,
and I'll
fuck.
act like you
I
were the
said it wrong.
first and only.
That was cliche and predictable. Oh, wait, I'm reading her line. Listen, Therese told me she'd call off the feud with tongue. I sure you say it to all girls. All 8 doesn't. No, that seems like I'm being accusatory.
Oh, did she now? I spend a few nights with Bertram, and all of a sudden he's the pox of Santa Monica. Paranoia and Therese have been bedfellows for longer than I can remember. Indulge my curiosity. What did you really think of Therese?
Discordian, what was that reference to where it says, unlike the Tremere NPC in the Bloodlines 2 trailer? What's unlike them? Yeah, I think it is, Jesse, but I'm not sure. I miss that about old PC games where anything like any music was in your computer. It probably still works that way, actually. I don't really know. You said your seduction was too low. Who was the Tremere NPC in the trailer? I'll have to watch again. What did you really think of Therese? I can't stand her type.
There are nuns that sin more often than her. In fact, she won't even feed unless it's poured into a glass for her. Myself, I like to bite.
Okay, about that feud.
I wish I could do something about it, but Bertram won't believe it's off until he hears Therese say it's off. And as I told you, I'm really not sure where Therese is. However...
What is it this time?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city, and we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
There's a Tremere that seduces someone on the dance floor. I gotta watch that trailer again. It's been a while since I've seen it. For you, anything.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
I'll have to click that later, Discord. Well, actually, let me click it now, but the game's gonna, like, pause for a second. Or it's gonna... I will watch this. Elf Parmek? Parmek? It sounds like a name someone came up with in a panic. Should I steal the charity box? I know I said that we said we're trying to do good, but we also said we're aligning with Jeanette, so that's a conflicting one there. Which one should I do? Hey, Karara. Alright.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
I'd never intentionally keep you waiting, Jeanette. Goodbye.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it?
The Simpsons.
Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
I will. Tries to dance on your grave one. I don't think I've seen that one yet, actually. I've only seen the initial one with the blood wave. Still not enough. Well, maybe it is, actually. No, I need 3. We'll get it here in a second. So, where we stand on charity box? Steal it or keep it? Or steal it or leave it? Oh, we get to meet Officer Chunk.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises.
Leave it. You got plenty of money for it now, anyway.
I'm afraid
Okay.
I'll be forced to radio this in.
I'm not gonna seduce Chunk. I don't know. Should I seduce Chunk, or should I try to persuade myself in? Miko, I got a feeling you'll say seduce him. He looks so friendly. Chunk is friendly. You'll see him a lot more. Said diplomacy. Jesse, this does an answer like that does not help me. Why not? I'll throw him a bone.
Well, Missy, that's just a natural response that people have to someone in my kind of position. The risk, the prestige, the authority. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Want to know a secret? Power is a real turn on to me.
Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how often I hear that in this line of work. It's a uniform, you know. Women just can't get over the uniform.
Oh, Don't stop talking. I'm glad I'm actually talking to Chunk because I need to remember his accent for Monday when I'm back in Yafutoma and everybody's was from the Midwest.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, if I continue to engage you in conversation, it's a violation of Code 613.
How about we get to know each other better right now? Yay! So, in reading the actual rulebook of the RPG, when a vampire bites a human, it's like euphoric. So that was really nice for Chunk. I feel like not a lot of ladies give him a chance, you know, because he's Chunk. Why would you? Aha. They're in order, you see. Cain slays Abel. Cain is cursed by Geralt. Cain meets Lilith. Cain spurns Lilith. Milwaukee cops versus ninjas. That was very generous of us then. It's nice to be nice. Especially when you're about to fight this thing. Here you go. No. But you are blood. Okay. Well, those aren't gonna help me. I guess I better blood buff. Wow, to hell! Yow! Get on it! I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you 3 times. Ah, there we go. You'd think you'd have an advantage as Tremere against a blood construct. Yeah, you'd think, right? I wonder if I somehow, like if I console hacked it and I had blood boil, if that would just instantly kill it. I'm curious, but not enough to try it. We can't improve any of our disciplines anyway, and I need more seduction, so... That is appearance and subterfuge. Does subterfuge do more than that? Okay, so nothing. After the Packer game, we can go back in the we can go back and bag up the coke. Oh, right. The accent was making me think of just nothing but innocence, and I was like, why would you be putting soda in a bag? Blood boil does seem like it would work really well on a blood golem. Would clockwork golem fall apart if you cast that grinds my gears? Jesse, in your Grinderbin book, do construct creatures count? Are there any of those, or is it just like it's just artifacts? Because I was thinking of like you have clockwork constructs, but have a knockoff Rolex one, like someone made a clockwork construct out of like secondhand parts, and it's like real terrible and not reliable. Here's a trailer point I mentioned. You'll look for it later. We'll put the gasoline in the bag. Soda isn't too far. Well, that's true. And I was thinking when I thought of soda in bags, like the syrup for the machines. Do you love me now? Yeah, you do. Since I walked in here, I've been able to take my eyes off of you. Nox heard that. You look a lot.
If my pants
Damn
were on
it!
fire, I would not take them off in front of you.
Why did I say that?
Hey, what's up, girl?
Hey, what's up, girl?
Oh man, thanks again for your help.
Hmm?
Alright, let's try this again. Yes. Oh, here we go. Got it. Okay. An unreliable clock golem buddy would fit pretty well in Grinderbin's. Awesome. Just like just for every one Rolex golem, you have a Timex golem.
You. What were you thinking?
I?
How could you give her that item from the hotel? Do you know what she did with it?
Probably something cool.
She threw it into the Pacific. Do you know what this means?
It's wet.
It means that I can't get rid of the spirit now, which means that that property is useless to me. And to make matters worse, someone's just gone and ruined my event at the gallery.
You were just gonna turn it into an outdoor mall.
Shut up! I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. Because of them, I'm in a worse position than I was before.
We made Mandy
Ocean House is
angry.
worthless. So our business is forfeit. The feud is on.
Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer yet, Jesse, but like, I desperately want this game to, the second game to be good. I know for a fact though that even if it's not, I'll still play it. I want it so bad. Like, it's the Kingdom Hearts 3 I didn't know I needed, you know? Good or bad, I'll play that thing all the way through at least once. Shut up. Wait, that's her line, right? Jeanette is your baggage. You and I had a separate agreement. This isn't fair.
Seldom life is. I should have never entrusted this with an amateur. Did you contemplate the consequences of your actions for even a moment? Did you? Well, if it's any consolation, you're not the first to be used by Jeanette.
You deserved it. You shouldn't underestimate her.
Underestimate her? She's a clown. A painted, perverted joker on Tongue's strings. Jeanette does things on a whim, for amusement. Underestimate her.
Girl,
Don't
she's
insult
hardly
me.
Quinn. But, shut up. Watch what you say to me. I won't put up with that shit.
Incompetence I can forgive, somewhat. Threats, on the other hand, I do not tolerate. If you want.
Oh, I skipped it somehow. You do what I asked. Which is...
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth.
No real
near the
gameplay,
phones.
but the concept does look fun. Like an update of it. The only thing is the trailers I've seen are like, what are you? Because you have a lot of, like, you have some La Sombra powers, which, like, that would be Sabat. And it's like, are you a Caitiff? No, that's not it. What are they called? The clanless ones, where you can, like, blend and get disciplines from anyone. Or maybe it is Caitiff. Yeah, that is Caitiff, right. I got it confused with Canaanite and Kine. I honestly, like, I would be okay with either. Like, just a HD completely upgraded revamp of this. That's what you'd call it, honestly. How could you not? But, or a brand new one. The only problem is, like, a brand new one, it might suck. But this one we know is good. I'd love to just see it modernized. Like, I wouldn't necessarily pay full price for it because it still holds up. But, you know, the blood-sucking lawyers might object. I assumed it was like this and they were just showing what they could do, not set to one clan, but you might be right. I don't know. The other thing is I severely hope, I'm going on a little rant here, but I severely hope they don't go down the route of that the Blood War, whatever that new one was, where it was like, we know the subject matter enough, but we made up our own clans. I hate that. I'll go.
I
Then the
want
feud
to
is
see my
off.
sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
We were talking about Bloodlines too for a little bit. I'll do. So I wonder if the patch like screwed up some words, because that's the second time there's been an answer where I was like, I don't know what that means. Should I care? What's my intimidation? I am definitely not intimidating enough to do this, but I'm gonna try. Okay, Bloodlines 2, you start as a thin blood and will have the opportunity to join a clan via Diablerie, so long story. La Sombra isn't an option. Then how come they have a benta rate? Because they're clearly using it to like, they're like pulling shadows to like teleport.
Hey, you better get out of here.
You sure?
Hey, you better get out of here.
Huh?
Hey, you better get out of here.
What's that?
Hey, you better get out of here.
Starting premise is, oh shit, someone just threatened the masquerade by performing a mass embrace in public. Yeah, obliteration is the La Sombra ability to manipulate shadows.
You're not supposed to be here.
Uh-oh. But what if,
Hey, stop, man.
just in theory, you forgot I was here? That does not work. I'm convinced of that. Let me just hold that. Let me just hold that. All right, didn't come. All right, he's dead. He doesn't come back.
Freeze, stop, man.
Let me just hold that. Uh-oh. Why? Oh, shit. I'm stuck in that. Damn it. No, I lost to humans. No. There's some thin bloods this minute new to me. You know, but you saying like it's not just by clans can it be, but I can be down on this planet. It makes me wonder if it's just a skill tree, because that would suck. Oh, how are you? Where are you getting this information, Nest or Discordian? I wanna read it for myself. Wait, is that was that the latest save? I'm glad I saved right before that. Oh, this ages ago when it was supposed to be coming out. Yeah, but it's a different company now. I kind of feel like they might have changed that too. No. Let's strike. That's a... Just throw this blood yo-yo at you. You're the one. There we go.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bite him? Okay, I guess not. Damn it. Why was it not even attempting to feed? I'm trying to figure out what that means, Jesse. Is it IIRC? I'm not familiar with that. They got detailed descriptions of the clans up on the website. If that's changed, then the website hasn't been altered to reflect that. Okay.
You better get out of here.
Now this time. If I remember correctly, right. You can feed on them, but they have a stronger strength than you do. Because I built a, when I built a gangrel, I just ate them. Or a Bruja, I mean. Hey there, guy. How you doing? All your friends are gone, and so are their guns. Criminal violation? What do you mean? It was a combat zone. Hello?
I'm so relieved you're safe. I wanted to warn you when I heard it was a setup, but Therese
Bruja.
pulled a gun on me and I locked myself in the bathroom and she's threatening to kill me and you have to help me!
Of course I'll save you, but first tell me what happened.
Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the top dog of Santa Monica.
Don't worry, Jeanette. I'll deal with Therese. I've got a score to settle.
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have!
I'm on my way. What did I do? Fine. You're gonna make me a criminal, I'm gonna be a criminal. This is gonna suck. Plans, Bruja, Malkavian, Tremere, Toreador, and Ventrue. So, the classics. Except for Gangrel. What the hell? Wait a minute, no, 2 are missing. Yeah, Gangrel and Nosferatu aren't there. Gangrel's left the Camarilla. The Nosferatu would not. They require the Camarilla most of the time. They're still there, I believe. Oh, you just forgot to type them. Or can you not be one? Because we don't want no uggos in our game. That's annoying. Like, I mean, if you're just gonna be like, if you really want to if you want to make a strong clan. I don't know. Why would you pick Bruja over Gangrel? Like, at least Gangrel are interesting. They're also strong. They probably don't want to make a whole separate game where you don't interact with people outside the vampires. Like, have you played the Nosferatu in this, Jesse? You interact with people surprisingly a lot more than you'd expect. Bruja, sick, can turn into wolves, right? No, that's Gangrel. Bruja are the ones that are just like the thugs. They're the generic warrior class of vampire. Well, nowadays, yeah. I know the past Bruja were like time mages, which what a weird thing.
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't
mess with
stand my
Carthage
success.
when
You
I
had
like
to
the
meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you
Carpathian
forced me.
or
You never gave
Carpathios.
me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the
No,
one calling the
Cappadocian,
shot.
that's what I'm thinking of,
Bertram was
never mind.
dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What's going on here? Jeanette?
Oh, I just knew you'd come to save me. I promise you, if you help me out of this, I'll make sure you find Bertram. I swear. With Therese out of the way, I can do a lot more than just that for you.
Yeah, she's actually, it looks like a Toreador and a Ventru, or two Toreador as the sisters, but actually it's one Malkavian who's just crazy and has a split personality.
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used
Yes,
to
they
hear
were
Father come
Discordian.
in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Go on, Jeanette.
Had his way with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up. Just shut up!
Go on, Jeanette.
Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
That doesn't give you the right to tell her what to do.
She's a control freak. People,
I can't tell,
things,
like,
emotions.
it's obvious,
if she
like,
can't
what
control something,
is
she gets
going
rid of
on
it.
with
And you're
her.
a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night.
I assume
Then
that
when
there
you're
actually
stuffed and
were
bored, you
two
bite the hand that
sisters.
fed you.
You're right, Jeanette. Therese tried to have me killed.
Therese
I
will
assume
never
there
let
were
you
two
live.
sisters.
You disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed.
But I think it's
Therese has no
unclear
problem
of
with killing.
who
Do you?
the one
Remember
who is
Father?
still,
Father
like,
loved me.
around
I was a good
is.
girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What happened to your father, Jeanette?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Can't believe you killed your own father, Therese.
The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember?
Yeah, I assume
First
one
thing we
died
did
as
after your
well,
escape was
because...
find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So,
but
sweet
I
sister.
assume, I think
Is
what
this
it
how
is
has to
one
end?
sister killed the other sister,
admit, I always knew
but
this
I
night
don't
might come.
know
Well,
who is the one
any
who
message you want me to
survived.
give Father? An apology?
I think the
A
reverse
love
shot is the
letter?
opposite side of her standing on the same spot. It is. Also, when did this come out? Was this before or after the Gollum talking to himself in Lord of the Rings thing? Because this was like 2002, wasn't it? I don't know. There's a couple things that I would like to know came first and just accuse of of like people stealing from it, like even though it's not a wholly unique idea. Grab the gun, Jeanette. If Therese survives, I'm gonna be pissed. She shouldn't.
killed her.
Okay, good.
I didn't want her to go. I only wanted her to change. You understand, don't you? Poor, poor Therese. You wanted to find Bertram. He's at the old gas station in an empty oil tank. He'll help you because I'll ask him to. But you must keep your tongue tied tight about what happened this night.
Two Towers is 2002.
Understand.
Okay.
Don't hesitate to come see me once in a while. I'm going to be so lonely without Therese. I mean, I may need someone like you sometime. And I do get bored so easily.
Okay.
Maybe you could come by and cheer me up sometime.
I was kind of just hoping that it happened to come before. Because, like, there's no way that it was stolen. But I would like to accuse it of being stolen. If it came out before, but it didn't. I'll come back, I promise. Yeah, these are the two daughters, and that is father. Someone painted this. They stood there so long that all the leaves fell off the tree. I've never really looked at this painting. These little girls are weird looking. I really always love that reveal that Therese and Jeanette are the same person, because it really explores that extra level of Malkavian, that like a trauma from when you were a human could cross over to being a vampire. And it's just a really neat idea. Come here, you.
Did you, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Enough talk. Have at you. Die, monster. Shut up, you. I don't think there's anything left to do here. Gotcha.
Soul is pandemic. There is no hiding your true face to the judge of souls. Repent.
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
You do?
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
It's great, Sir Helen.
You did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to that warehouse for Mercurio. Do you know Mercurio?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
I don't want to go through all that.
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
I was born ready. Let's go. Tremere, haha, joke's on you, tongue. Who's mask? I wish I got that joke, I'll be honest with you. I feel like I'm missing something. Because I'm stupid. I'm just gonna do some stealth kills with a shotgun. There we go. Let's see, let me auspex this. What's up there, guy? Its Auspec's range is pretty low still. What's up, Boom? He said, don't bother telling me who you are. Oh, I got you. It says cock. Is that a patch thing? That's gotta be a patch thing, right?
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling
Oh, the
fucking
physics on that
caps,
skirt is so
you know what I'm
flowy.
saying?
I do too.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm saying that our next outfit's just like pants.
Where you going, man? Come on, hey, stop, man.
Man, this is no good.
Come on out, man. Hey, stop, man.
Oh, come on. I finally got him. There we go. Stealth. Am I fighting in third person? Yeah, if you're fighting with a weapon, you don't have any choice. You can't be first person. I can't stealth those guys. Well, I guess I could. I could trance one of them. Well, you know what? Too late to think that. I needed blood. That shouldn't be making a sound. But we want stealth, we'll do stealth.
Freeze, motherfucker.
That was not stealth. I don't remember what class I was last time I played. It might have been Malk. Yeah. I was trying to play as Venture the last time, and it's really hard because there's a whole lot of stuff as far as like feeding off like the dirty that they can't do. And man, does it make it difficult. This way? No. I'm a vampire. Now just look up.
Who's there?
And once they come pick up the stash, they promise to make us just like them. You know what that means? That means
What? What?
fly?
What was that?
Yeah, I guess so. And like that punk who dropped your brother, you can hit his shit. I tear their asses up if I was a vampire. Yeah, it's not so bad. You'd be stupid not to work with this crew. They said they run whole cities. Understand that? Working with the crew that runs a whole city, you can do anything you want. Kill anyone who gets in your way. Fly all over.
Brain wipe does not work. It does not do what it says it does.
How should I know? He's good in the vampires. It's still nasty. What about sex? Don't tell me I gotta give up hitting it, because my cousin's got her friend staying at my house and she... Man, how do you expect me to know? Not like it falls off, right? What? You never use it anymore. That's messed up. Just keep your eyes open, man. We screw this shit up, kisses, fling, sex, and your ass goodbye.
I have superhuman eyes. First round I had Auspex and Obfuscate. That was probably Nosferatu then. Right, Malkavians don't have Obfuscate, do they? Because I know they have Demonation. Alright. Okay, you know what? I tried. Yeah.
Hey, stop, man!
Ow.
Three disciplines in this one, but Auspex Demon. I know there's 3 disciplines. I was saying I forgot that they had it. Because I couldn't remember their third. I knew they had Demonation and Auspex. For some reason I thought it was a Dominate, but I know that's a Ventru thing. Well, more of a Ventru thing. Not the only ones who have it. Supposed to be a guy in here. I guess there's not. That's all I hear. I kind of folded Demonation into Dominate for V5. Why did they do that? It makes sense with the Malkavians. I'm gonna need these. This isn't gonna go well. Ha! Drink you dry. Going to go super well. Either hit bat powers, mist powers, or telekinesis. In the new one? Because if that's the case, this is gonna suck. You know what? I may not make it out of this. I actually forgot about the timer. Yeah, open. There we go. Pick up 2 more from the clan you join. Okay. I don't know about that. Come on, fight me to unlock the door.
Where you going, man?
Oh my god. I'm not gonna make it out. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do all of that again. Oh, I did make it. I just have to not be in the building. Okay. Good. I guess the mist thing is the equivalent of obfuscate. Either that or it's they're pulling from the mist setting, the mist stuff from Protean. But probably just obfuscate. That's their ability. I have a feeling they looked at Legacy Arcane and went, that'd be cool. Let's put that in there. Team Rocket's blasting off again. 3, 2, 1 confetti. If I can give this door a little bit of hand. Okay. These doors that get shot off by physics can do this, and it's a problem. There we go. Made it out. Okay. Meow. That's right.
Your handiwork, I presume?
Yep.
Hopefully no Sabbat saw you escape. They can be somewhat antagonistic.
Oh, I can't do it anymore, y'all. If it gets like hummy, like a on the mic, which by the way, I got a new mic. I'm sorry, but I need this air on. Who are you, and why have you been following me?
My reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you.
No, Lampy suggestions never came, Daft. I got a refurbished one of the same one I had. I'm gonna eventually just try to fix the one I've got, because at this point I can either gain a second mic and use it as like a boom mic for shooting, or whatever, you know what I mean. I saw a ghost at the local hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind.
Just like everyone.
All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
What is it called? Wraith the Calling? Is that it? I want to play that one. I just can't. I can't believe that I can't come up with a way to make that a fun game. I met some kindred on the beach that don't seem like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine.
Wraith the Oblivion, that's
a weaker,
it.
More human-like kindred. Hence the name.
Something is
Thin
the Calling, though.
They are
Can't remember what it is.
Same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Santa Monica has a bit of a split personality.
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Get that DreamWorks smile out of here.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Night, Beckett. Yeah. Beckett's the gangrel primogen. There's like all the primogen in this game except for the Malkavian one. And each one of them, you can learn extra things from them. Well, not earn extra. Well, not really. But you can like get.
Nice work,
whatever.
Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Sorry, I was just reading the chat. There's really not much to say. He's just a normal human bartender. Nice work, Cupcake. Felt the explosion a mile away.
Beckett. Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Bertram, I got a serious question for you.
What do you need?
I met your ghoul Knox.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
I have a few more questions.
Like what?
I want to know about the clans.
Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
Another clan. I always like to hear what he has to say about the clan I am.
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in LA, but all in all, there's not that many of them.
There's one right here for you not to trust.
Well, from what I hear, you're part of a dying breed.
Okay. Later. Yeah, the Jackie Daytona episode is great. When they met their ghosts. I can't remember what episode I really like, but there was another one that it's one of my favorites. I like the whole Baron story. That was really fun. What do I do? Do I leave? Yeah, I leave.
Where to?
Where to? Just drive downtown. I like the one where it turns out like every song is something that Laszlo wrote years ago.
Let's drain it.
You go see Mercurio again. No, Mercurio at this point I think is like okay, or he's still passed out.
Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it?
Hey, Steve Bloom.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth.
The Gregor saga is pretty fun too.
Camarilla, fuck.
Does the Jackie Daytona one start with yeah, when he
Those of you
after downtown, when you go back to the beach, he shows up and you can get more firearms from him. Is the Jackie Daytona one the one that starts with them like trying to find all the spaces they've buried bodies before? Because that joke made me laugh so hard when the guy delivering their stuff like falls into like a grave.
3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with a Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
Thanks for the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
I could have taken them.
Want me to go get them?
Bring them on.
You do what you want. Me? I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
Mark Hamill guest stars that way. Yeah, I like his character too. I like how they both get like really invested in like the local team the volleyball team. That's such a good episode. I'll do that.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
So now we have to ask ourselves, who should I be siding towards? Should I play it neutral? Should I go more for the Anarchs? Should I go for the Camarilla? Or the potential future one that pops up? I'm gonna go start this one. Whatever you do, don't side with LaCroix. Okay. I won't side with LaCroix. He helps earlier. Okay. But should I side with the Anarchs or myself?
Help me! Help me! It's got them. It's coming for me now. It's coming for me.
Slow down. What's coming for you? Who are you?
My crew. We were here shooting for my show. I'm a parapsychologist. Haunted L.A. Oh, God, it was right behind me. We've got to get out of here.
What's behind you?
Look, I'll level with you. We usually fake these things, you know, ghosts. If that's all bullshit. We were setting up downstairs, and weird shit started happening. My crew, they all started disappearing. I don't know what's happening.
Wait here. I'll go see if I can find them.
No, don't go down there. We've got to get out. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, when we get down to the bottom here, we find a vampire from my favorite clan in the game. That would have been cool if I had seen it. Pretty sure. How do I get through here? I forget. Or is it this room? Baby. Hold on. How do I... Okay, I remember what I gotta do, but I don't remember where it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. Don't side with the Croy, but it's so refreshing, even if there's no flavor. Oh. I just hit level 7 and it's wider ongoing damage area, warlocks, spells. That all looks really nice. I think I'll just stare at it for a while. What else would he do? Oh, physics. See, this is implying that vampires don't show up on camera in this world, which is weird because you do in several places. Or maybe just they don't. I don't know. I don't know what disciplines the Nagaraja have. I just know they have to eat flesh along with drink blood. Yeah, unless you're a La Sombra, you show up on camera. I guess Nagaraja don't either, because that's what she is. Why would anyone sign up, or why would anyone kick you out of... I'm confused. I don't know. That was it. I thought it was a specific clan that didn't show up camera. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't looking the right way. Damn it. I'm sorry.
Real terror is not the sight of death. It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No, I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
What are you? You ate the kind. That's disgusting.
Drinking blood to sustain your death, you are damned, yes? What if, besides the blood of the living, you had to eat pounds of their flesh to maintain that thin facade of life? What would you call it? Twice damned?
You have to eat human flesh?
We drink blood. I eat flesh. Kine eat food. But Kine think us a monster. Without remorse, they would burn our body twice over to be certain we were destroyed. What is unnatural for some is vital for others.
Who are you?
My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha. Pisha was the name of my companion and lover in a time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore.
Are you living in a condemned building?
My stay in this city is transitory. I seek relics of the occult traced here and would trade similar artifacts to acquire them.
Oh, is she Major from Ghost in the Shell?
The kind upstairs must be.
Yeah, she is. I never thought about that.
He has seen too much.
He'll never come down here. He's scared out of his mind.
Tell him this was all a ruse. His friends playing a joke.
Psha.
He will come. He must come down here. If he leaves, the frail disguise we wear for mortals will be seen through.
Ugh.
Eventually.
Alright, who am I to argue with a flesh-eating monster? I'll go get him. Also open the shortcut. Ah, he left. Where did it? This is Carver Haunted LA, the name on Simon Mulligan, the address listed as Skyline Apartments, Apartment 1, downtown Los Angeles. I need to go there anyway. It's all good. Out of blood anyway. See if I can remember this layout well enough. I'm pretty sure Skyline Apartments is this way. But I don't have a ton of time left, so we're gonna meet two people, or we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna continue. We're gonna meet Fat Larry.
Baby girl, I saw you coming from down the street and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mag. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
What you got in the truck?
Now, that is a legitimate question, but a better question to be, what don't I got in this truck? Cause at Fat Larry's, my motto is, everything's got a price, but I probably know somebody who can get it anyway.
You wanna talk all night, you gonna sell me something?
Nah, that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. I save my best stuff for select clientele. Now, that don't mean I don't appreciate your business. It's just, you know, business.
Show me merchandise. Gotta get me some new clothes. I can't afford my new clothes. Okay, what you want for this ring, huh? How about this ring? How about this tang? Baseball bat. A tire iron. Want this arm? No. Get some heavy clothes. Never ever buy weapons. Honestly. You get them for free everywhere. It's my only advice. You can buy ammo though, that does come scarce sometimes. That's weird. I didn't know that was a little path. I think he did something bad. Oh, we got lots of experience. Alright, so since it's the end, let's improve one discipline. What should we get? He doesn't lack for confidence. No. We got Blood Shield, Shield of Blood envelops the Tremere, Suicide, and Higher Aspects. Whatever you think. What we want. Aspects? Really? Okay. Too late. Yeah, I go with the first answer. I like your cans.
I like men a lot.
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all like totally drawn to me. I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene. Not a lot of you out tonight, which is weird because I don't know of any parties going on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, come on. It's totally cool. I'm Patty. Seriously, everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen someone.
Fine, who?
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a Toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
Never heard of him.
Oh, well, he's pretty powerful. He's probably like too far behind the scenes for you to know about him. Maybe you know some of the people who work for him.
Alright, I have to go.
No, don't go. I really need to find him. Really. Maybe you can ask around.
Why should I?
Oh, look. I haven't seen him in days. He said he'd come see me again. He promised. I might age. He promised I wouldn't get thirsty.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, fine. You're just some ugly fledgling bitch. I've hung out with way more powerful vampires than you'll ever know.
I don't know. I know the prince.
Drink your gutter blood if you were the last vampire on Earth.
Good luck, ghoul. Ghoul friend.
Everybody comes in here's got to have a short house rules. Inhibition's the first thing to go. 2 more of these and you'll be telling me your nastiest, dirtiest stories. I am your beat priestess, and it's time to confess.
Who are you?
Venus was her name. Got anything you want to confess?
That warehouse that blew up in Santa Monica, that was me.
Oh, yeah? I've been waiting for someone like you to come in here. You see, I've got this situation that's gotten a little out of hand, and I need someone to inform some people that they won't be getting paid this month. Intrigued yet?
Intrigued, go on.
Well, the parking lot next to the Empire Hotel. Couple of guys, Russian accents, bit thick. I need you to tell them Venus doesn't have their money. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
I'll do it.
I expected you'd bite. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, all right? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the Beat Priestess. Later, darling.
Back in a minute. Good to know for future reference. Actually, I meant Bennett Blight, but I think he was talking in game, so no worries. I want her shirt so I can show off my chest hair. Why don't you just do that? Why don't you just cut? Get a Batman shirt and specifically cut out the logo on the front. So it's like, this is my Batman shirt, and there's nothing that shows that off. Like Power Girl indeed. Too embarrassed to show off my chest hair. Now why I gotta pick this lock? Why can't I just go in? Oh, that's alright. Blurry photo of what looks to be a Nosferatu. Just attacking somebody openly in front of the asylum. Hey, you coward.
From the hospital. But my crew, are they...
It was a joke. They're all waiting for you in the hospital basement. Funny guys.
Really? A joke? A joke, right? Oh, real funny. Oh, you got me good. I'm going to hurt some people very badly.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, it's worth the humanity loss because if you get on Pish's good side, she gives you a quest to get a exceptionally useful item in the game. Where's Muddy's apartment again? He is 2A. So, next one up. Got some car stereos. Skyline Apartments, 2A. Mr. Milton's also suspected call from a name Reno. I'm in the Skyline Apartments. Is this not 2A? Should be. Yeah, it should be. Who computer is this? Well, let's use that Auspex we just got. Oh. Alright, now the safe is unlocked. Where is the safe? Oh, here we go. There we go. Now to take this right to my good friend Fat Larry. Can't go in there. I guess nothing's triggered because I'm not really supposed to be here yet. The odious chalice, yeah. Find poor unfortunate dying girl. No, not yet. I don't want to start that quest yet.
Hey, need a date?
Shut up. Yeah, get him. Get him. Alright, this wasn't supposed to happen this way. Well, that guy's peeing. Good to know. See, he's still aggressive at me. I didn't do nothing to you. Convenient that he was standing out of sight of everyone else. But you gonna shoot me? No, you're not. Oh, the hooker.
Nice night out, huh?
She told me to buy a watch. I don't know I don't know what happened there. I was supposed to have a dialogue option with them, but I didn't.
What? I can't hear. Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight's son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business?
I'm listening.
Well, to start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat, misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to...
Understandable.
Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
Good and
He's
done.
at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing around trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
When I get back, we'll talk about our club. Alright, so that's a good establishment to build. Or that's a good relationship to build because after you do this mission for her, you just occasionally come back and she just gives you money. Always useful. Fighting mushroom mobsters who were pressuring a nice lady in a bar into sleeping with your boss. Yeah. Collide. I think a lot of things can't activate until I talk to the prince. That's my guess. Oh, I forgot to actually put on my new clothes. There we go. Now I just got pants. Oh, I forgot I'm a Tremere. I need to go talk to the Regent, which is on the other side of town, I believe. Chivalry. Neonate. Dramaturgical creatures. Why can't I use this? Oh, it's not something I can use. Right, I'm just reading about gargoyles. I forgot that increase. I thought it increased my thaumaturgy, but it does not. I'm gonna jump on your table.
Greetings, Neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Yes.
Strauss.
And you're...
Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
In your vinyl suit.
Ah, yes. Forgive me. I forget that you are not embraced within the pyramid. We share the same blood, you and I, but there is much you have yet to learn about our clan.
That fire must be magical, because you should be freaking out.
Yes. This new life in which you find yourself undoubtedly seems strange. I'm sure you have many questions.
I like Strauss's voice as well.
I will answer those which I am able.
What do you mean embrace within the pyramid?
The pyramid is the social structure of our clan, with each level of advancement watched over by the next. There are apprentices here at the chantry who are my charges, and I have a lord who watches over me and other local regents, and so on. In most cases, Tremere are very selective about who they embrace and how it is done. There are traditions and laws that we adhere to, so the circumstances of your embrace...
I don't remember Discordian. I'd never really looked too far into the Tremere.
You are outside the pyramid.
The, all the magic things... Like, it's more fun in this game to me. I know there's a lot they can't do that they should be able to, but... The whole, like, lore of all the magical, like, circles was really a lot, you know?
Such things are possible, young one. But you would have to prove your worth to the clan before it would even be a consideration. Tremere guard their secrets well. Perhaps it is something we will speak of later.
I see.
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
I'm new around here, Max. What's the word on the street?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
Thanks, Dad.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Yeah, why? What's going on?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Maybe I can look into this epidemic for you.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
What's in it for me?
I will ponder the nature of your payment while you are gone. Believe me, I will treat you fairly, neonate, and your service to the Camarilla won't be forgotten.
Alright, I'm out of here, Max. See ya. I like Strauss. He is very much pro Camarilla, which in this game is not the most appealing thing. But hey, I don't really, you know, I don't have to be a Camarilla dog. The Camarilla blaming the Anarchs for the problem with no evidence. Consternation, uproar. It's a Camarilla thing to do, though. Gotta go to that there last round.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy?
Why do you ask?
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
I mean, again.
Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less above your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand girl out of it.
What did I do to piss you
As long
off?
as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
What's a cape?
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders, the ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention, you're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
I make my own fate.
That's real. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not.
Enlightening.
I'm Damsel, den mother of these.
I thought the Camarilla thing to do was to cause an inquisition pointing the humans at their enemies and blaming the Anarchs whilst knowing it was their own fault. Yeah, that's what's happening. Basically. Nah, not really. It's not really any sex problem. It's the, it's that one, group. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know about LaCroix. I'm cool with Nines, though.
Hey, Cammy. I don't apologize often, but it's just with all the shit that's been going down lately. And on top of it, this plague bearer getting the CDC's attention, maybe I misjudged you once there.
Maybe you did. Understandable. Tell me what a plague bearer is.
Plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough to get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
So how do I get rid of one?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Anarchs has helped me out before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
Alright, I go check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pot. So many have been dying lately that it takes a city...
Alright, I'll ask around town, damsel. Bye.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the prince have his little bitch doing today?
Funny.
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your welcome. Skeleton. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
Like I said, I'm here to... We got a few minutes to talk.
What's up?
I'm looking for work.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. She's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
Her name wouldn't be Patty, would it?
Yeah, Patty. You must know who I'm talking about then.
What's the problem?
She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
Why don't you just tell her he doesn't want to see her anymore? What do you want me to do about it?
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
I'll do it to uphold the masquerade.
All right, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but Yeah? You've got to understand, Kindred.
Oops.
That blood...
I say that, that sucks to you. I didn't mean to say that.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Aren't you part of the cattle rooms?
But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard.
So what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. Same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Anarch-free state?
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Not a fan of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Sounds like you're the Prince of the Anarchs. None of these sound right, but...
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bit it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
You're trying meeting with the Camarilla?
Got their meeting right here.
One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Can you teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah. I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes it harder to hit.
Ow!
Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Thank you for all your help, Nines.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. There's Jack. I would talk to him, but I gotta do something. I want to talk to LaCroix before I end tonight. And I want to continue. He has a lot to say. Let's talk to the bum real quick while we're over here. Him? No.
What? Get away from me!
Yeah, it's sickness from playing the homeless.
Oh, you do? Well, I don't believe you. You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? Well, you're not gonna get them. Just get away!
For $20 change your outlook on things?
Ah, okay. All I know is that old Tin Can Bill. He's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere and got him sick. And that's all I know, okay? And that's all I'm saying.
Where's Tin Can Bill?
You can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar over there.
See ya. You know, I've never done the Plague Bearer thing before talking to LaCroix. I think I'm gonna do that this time.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Betty? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
Forgot to come back to Nines for my second skill upgrade on my last playthrough. What other skill upgrade? I don't think I've ever gotten that before.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, miss. Could you spare $5 for a man who's been down on his luck?
Sure, here's $5.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch. For medicinal purposes, you know. Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more.
It's alright, Bill, I believe you.
It was a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes, piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
What happened?
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell. Worse than anything And then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God, it was horrible. Don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
I don't know where to find 5 Dira in this time of night. I swear I got out to shower like 20 minutes ago. You were like, let me do this one thing and I'll be done for the night. You get +1 to melee if you speak to him after the Elizabeth Dane. Needs to be before you speak to LaCroix about it, I think. Okay, cool. Bill, I know where the monster took. Yeah, Jesse, I'm going to... This is the last thing before I end.
Through the sewers he did. Just around the corner there.
I'm always trying to end on good places.
Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
Thanks for the information, Bill. See ya. Don't worry, Bill. Someone's gonna pay for this. Then Bill died. Yeah, he died. The bad blood got to him. I got turned around somehow. There we go. For some reason, it looked like there was a gate on two sides, which I knew there shouldn't be. Yeah. Okay. There we go. No, Bill's not a vampire. He got bit by a vampire who's been drinking diseased things. So on this shot, we're going to end tonight. We'll be back next week to continue and see what lies in this cavern. Thanks everybody for watching tonight. If you haven't subscribed or followed already, that helps out a lot. And I'll see y'all later next time, and hope y'all have a good rest of your night. I know I will do my best to do the same. And right. Wait. Nope. That's it. Bye-bye, everybody.